Hello, it's David Roof. We're going to go and talk about providing value when you do your visitor follow ups. So, what does that mean? Value is a thing that you give to somebody, right? Now, what we usually do is we got these one, two guys or girls or, a couple going to somebody's house and coming in and saying, "Hey, how are you doing? We'd love to see you," and trying to get to know the person and uh, showing them that you do care about them. What people tend to do though is either not answer the door, not want you to come by. I think a while ago, people were much more apt to have people just kind of stop in and come see them. Where now people are very against that, right? We don't like people knocking on our door. I know that I had people knock on my door, and I am like, oh, go hide, figure out, hope it's not somebody that I don't want. Um, Peek through the window to try to see who they are. So you don't really like that anymore, right? It's not a thing that most people do. So how do we provide value to people as we're trying to outreach and get them to come join us at our church? Well, what I found, especially working with kids, is that you bring them something. All right. So a lot of times we'll have people that don't uh, uh, want you to visit. So you know what? Bring them a bag of groceries with a note that says, "Hey, we were thinking about you. We are praying for you. Or we just hope that you're having a great day." Send them a card. Give them something that they could use, right? A lot of these people who visited were because they were going through a very tough time. So people need groceries, people need things in order to help them. This is going to show that you care about them, and don't do it just once, right? Do it over and over and over again. I would highly recommend you call and ask, "Hey, do you mind if I stop by today?" And if they're not answering your phone calls, stop by where they're at, drop off that bag of groceries, and say, "Hey, just thinking about you today. I hope this helps you out." It probably will. If they have kids, bring them some goldfish or bring them some, freeze pops, something to show that you're thinking about them and thinking about the things that they need. Providing this value, right, while you're trying to get them to get saved so that they don't have to die and go to hell, what they're looking for is help right now, right? And it's okay to provide that help right now because that's how you get them to get engaged and how you get them to come back, right? It takes somebody a really long time to go ahead and get and integrate it into a church and realize what they need, right? Even though you may know what they need, meet them where they are and show them that you truly care. And it'll really set your church apart. It'll set you apart, and you do care about them, right? That's why you're spending the time going after them. But don't just leave it at one time. Don't just leave it at two times. Just keep going over and over and over and over again until they either tell you to stop, right? If they tell you to stop, then stop. Or they start coming and become a member, and they will really appreciate what you did for them. Now, I have this up here, right? What we do with this is we go ahead and we just log it, right? You come in here, you log every single time that you go and do something for them. So you know what you did, you know what you bought them, you know what you've shown them, so that maybe you don't duplicate it. Maybe they were like, "Oh, this is something that was really helpful." Maybe you go back to a different, you're doing somebody else and you say, "Well, what did we do for this other person?" And then gives you ideas, right? So you kind of create this list of things that are going to be helpful to you. So what I really want you to do is take this and go create value for the visitors who came to your church by bringing them groceries, bringing them something that's going to help them. Take their kids out for lunch. Do something that is going to let them know that you care about them and that they are really going to appreciate. Hope this helps. And if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at droof@davidroofcpa.com.